Joan Rivers called her the queen of the cul-de-sac. Today, we are catching up live with Michele Lee, who played Karen on the long-running hit show Knots Landing. But first, let's rewind and turn back time in our series, Nighttime Soap Stars, Where Are They Now?
Welcome home. Karen, hello. It's like old times, isn't it?
Yes! Michele Lee, there you are. Welcome to DBL. We just watched a clip from Knots Landing featuring you with your co-star Donna Mills and Joan Van Ark. By the way, Joan's going to be here on Thursday.
Really?
When was the last time you caught up with them, and do you have any little messages for Joan?
I talked to them 2 days ago.
Wow.
On a Zoom, the three of us. I looked better than the two of them.
That's all that matters. What did you...
One of the reasons...
Yeah, what
ahead.
did you guys talk about on the Zoom? We're all curious.
My sex life.
Yes.
Wow. Tell me, do you have any tips for me?
Forget our boring questions.
Hold it. Hold it.
Let's get into
I'm
it.
taking notes.
The director told me not to lean out of the frame. So, you didn't laugh when I said my sex life.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
you
supposed
did.
to be
No,
funny.
we wouldn't know. No, we're going to take notes from you, Michele.
Okay, I got so many of them. Okay, now I'll be... Oh, I see. There's a lag. We're getting a lag.
Oh, yeah, we have a delay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, well, I'm going to start. First of all, great frames. I love those. I got LASIK eye surgery, and then glasses became super cool, so I'm very jealous. Very cool frames. And I just want to tell you, you play a special part of my life, because when I was growing up, and I'd be, you know, this back when like there was only like 1 or 2 TVs in the house, my Aunt Marilyn would watch Knots Landing, and I would watch the beginning, and that was like when I was like, people have pools in their backyard. Like that was like, for me, that was a big deal. I didn't even know people lived like that. So like that was like you will always play a big role in my life. And like obviously you're the queen of the cul-de-sac. We saw Desperate Housewives, and that was basically a cul-de-sac based dramedy, however you want to look at it. What do you think about the comparisons between Desperate Housewives and the Real Housewives? Because I think you were the forerunner to that.
Oh, yeah.
Not only that, we were so much better.
Yes, yes.
I love her.
No, I actually, Mark Sherry, who produced it, wrote it, and everything else, is a friend of mine. And of course, we were the forerunner for that show, both on cul-de-sacs also. They had wonderful actors, as we did. Most of our actors were stage actors to start with. My whole background really started on the stage, on the Broadway stage, musical, believe it or not. And everybody who became fans of Knots Landing had no idea that I had a whole career before singing in musical theater. So enough of that. Go on.
I knew that,
I
Michele.
look so great.
Michele, I knew your musical theater background. Yes, not only can you sing, can you dance, but let me tell you, many people would call you the triple threat that definitely carved a lane for a lot of actresses that not only got their start on Broadway, but were able then to cross over to television. So a pioneer.
Oh, thank you so much for that, little lady. I love being a pioneer.
I thought that was going to
Thank you so much.
I thought that was going to translate into the bedroom somehow. I don't know where that was going. I didn't know where that was going, Michele. But I got a question for you
head out of the gutter.
about acting.
That's
it's
not
always
the
in the gutter. It's always in the gutter,
beautiful.
Michele. So I hope I'm not bringing up anything bad, but your ex-husband, you guys got a divorce around the same time. Your character, Karen, was about to become a single mom. Did you use that, like some of the emotions that you were going through while you were acting?
How did you get that picture? Oh my God, I don't even have that picture. Somebody save it for me.
We'll
really.
send it to you.
No, yeah, it was odd because on Knots Landing, very often our storylines would mimic what was happening in our own lives somehow, okay? Sometimes it was on purpose, by the way, because we had such an extraordinary experience with everyone behind the camera and all the actors that stayed very close friends. But anyway, the executive producer, creator, David Jacobs, would always take ideas from us. It was always open-minded to everything that was going on. And basically what he said was, bring me things. And we did. With my husband, who I called my former, he's deceased now. I called him my former because I don't believe in Xing people out of your life. And so, oh my God, look at me.
We're going to get you that photo. Michelle, before we go, I think it's really important that, you really did talk about, the time when your character dealt with prescription drugs. That's very relevant today. What was that like back then, shining a spotlight on something that has affected so many people?
Because my character was seen as the Rock of Gibraltar. She's the one that solved everybody's problems and her own. I was very skeptical at first because I thought, how could she be addicted to whatever they wanted me to be addicted to? But then I totally went the other way around, because at that time, Betty Ford had come out and said, or her husband, the president, allowed her to say she was addicted, she had cancer. It was all out in the open. And I thought, if the First Lady could have an addiction problem, then Karen can too. Bye.
We love you. We really do.
Got the stuff.
You keep us on our toes. Michele Lee, thank you so much for joining us. Please keep us updated on any future projects that we can look forward to. And thank you again for coming on DBL.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.